Happy November 29th to you guys. Heading from Spokane, home base, to Lacey, Washington. Excuse me. To Kalispell, Montana. The usual run. I'm tired of saying this is my last time. I'm probably not going to go anymore. I'm going to cancel. Well, wife hasn't had the baby yet. There were a lot of close calls. There was times of me getting dressed in the middle of the night and getting ready to go. Her bag is packed. Everything is ready to go. Except for baby's not ready to come out yet. As of this day, as of this time right now. I left a little later than I wanted to. I wanted to leave at 10 o'clock just because I wanted to try to load a little earlier. That way I can get there earlier. You know, when you're waking up at 4 a.m. and constantly, or even earlier a lot of times, driving all night long, you know, could be a little bit tough sometimes. Could be a little tough. I'm not complaining. I always get the job done. With God's help, God's will, it happens. All thanks to Him. But weather outside is so beautiful that it tears me up inside that I didn't bring my fishing pole. And even if I would have brought it, I wouldn't have had time to go fish anywhere anyways. But look at this. You guys gotta see this. Did you take all that in? It's the end of November. 53 degrees outside right now here at home base. When I get to closer to like Moses Lake where the fish is, it'll be probably close to 60s over there, or 60 something today. They're always a bit warmer. In the summertime they're usually like almost 10 degrees warmer, 8 to 10, somewhere around there. So there's a lot of missing out. But what are you gonna do? It just is what it is. It tears me up inside, like I said. It does tear me up inside that I can't go get it done. But hey, baby's not ready to come out yet, so I'm on my way. Still making the videos for you guys. Still kind of teaching, showing you guys how it's done, how it works, what to expect, what kind of situations somebody could be in, so on and so forth. So I really truly hope that these videos help you guys out. If you're new to this and you want to get started, email address will be in the description down below. You can email for an application. If you guys are still thinking about it, keep watching the videos. There's a whole bunch on this channel. So I always keep putting them out about once a week. There's a new video, sometimes sooner. So I just hope that you guys see what this is all about, learn it. That way you can ask me less questions later when you're actually, you know, on the road and so on and so forth. I still can't get over the sunshine and the nice weather. I mean, I've been through snow, I've been through ice already this year, I've been through rain, I've been through wind, I've been through crazy wind, but this is nice. Take that in one more time. That's really nice. Don't go anywhere. Let's go to Lacey, Washington for that pickup. What place is 100 miles from Spokane, 120-ish, and then has a temperature of 10 degrees warmer than in Spokane? Right here, Moses Lake area. I'm pulling up to Vantage and it's 64. For this time of the year, guys, 64, end of November, that's awesome. getting up in the pass, and this is what we're still dealing with. I'm just absorbing it all in. I mean, you don't get too much of this kind of weather, sunshine and so on and so forth this time of the year. So it's just, fascinating, in a way. Soon it's going to be snow again. Soon it's going to be chains required again. Soon it's going to be, police here everywhere and so on and so forth, and maybe roads closed and all that like every year. But hey, so far for the end of November / beginning of December, this is pretty good. This is pretty nice. It sure is different than sitting at a computer staring at a computer screen all day. I kind of envy, drivers that drive all the time. Yeah, you're away from home. Yeah, this and that. But hey, you're out of the weather. You're out of the elements. You're driving a vehicle that's could be parked anywhere. Not just a truck stop, just like for a semi truck or a big box truck. Cargo van, you guys load, unload, and move it to any place you want. As far as parking goes, or staying overnight, or anything like that. A lot easier, a lot better versus semi trucks. So, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, the job is not for everybody. Job is not easy. I get it. I know. I'm in the trenches with you guys. After doing a little bit of pushing, not a little bit, but about a half hour, lost in the pushing bumper to bumper, things like that. Finally, we're moving. I got like under 4 miles left at this point. It's something that you can't avoid over here on this Highway 5. I mean, believe it or not, a lot of times you can squeeze through, but it's just, I don't know, hasn't happened to me during the times that I've come to grab this load. It just hasn't happened, ever. Never happened to me when I'm passing through during these times, or for God's sakes, anytime. It just, just kind of how it is. Tacoma and south of Tacoma is really, really slow. Over time, you just get used to it and learn how to deal with it and not complain about it, so on and so forth. But just letting you guys know, I thought I'd be earlier, but I'm going to be like, it's 4:20 already. I've got 3 miles left. I don't know, by 4:30, I'll be backed into the dock and hopefully can get loaded up and be out of there. We shall see what's going to happen. So here's what it means to live on the coast. It is 4:30 in the evening, and guess what? 60 degrees out here. Green grass. Look at that. That's what it means living on the coast. I don't know. I still wouldn't live here because I like more dry, more hotter of a climate. But you know, there's a lot of outdoorsy things out here too. The water's nearby, the ocean. Even if it's cold, it's still an ocean here. Still lots of things to do. Still lots of outdoor stuff to do. You know, we come here often with the family to this site, so. But living, I don't know. I'm used to where I'm at, honestly. I'm used to where I'm at. I don't think I would change it. Not for this climate. Not for the rain. Today the loading process was perfect. I waited probably 3 minutes, maybe 3.5, and I got the door opened up and they were ready to go. So I came in, I gave them my pickup number, which is their order number. The girl, same one, guys. This is about fourth time just with her alone that she always goes and looks up the freight for me. She went to go check on it, and then as I'm waiting, the other gentleman that's always there, I'm talking about always, he always sees me there, and a lot of times he comes out and releases it or brings me the freight or paperwork sometimes. Anyways, he's seen me there a couple of times and he knows who I am. So he brings out the pallet, opens the door, says this is it. I ask, oh, is that mine? I thought maybe it was somebody else's. Since it was so fast, they really actually surprised me with how fast they were today. I'm hearing whoop whoop, and I don't see. Oh, okay. That was on the right hand side. Whoop whoop, and I didn't know what it was for. He surprised me with how fast that freight came out, and so I double checked with him like 3 times. Is that mine? Is that mine? He kept saying Emmanuel, Emmanuel, which it goes to the Emmanuel, nursing home, hospital. So I started loading, and excuse me, bless me, thank you. And the girl that I was checking in with comes back and says, "Hey, I didn't know that you always pick up the Emmanuel load, and they told me that you do it like every Monday, and you're picking up for so-and-so broker." And I'm like, "Yeah, every Monday I'm here." And she's like, "Wow, I didn't know that," and gives me the paperwork to fill out. And I don't know. I had to bite my tongue, but it almost slipped, and I almost told her what I wanted to tell her, which was, how can you not know who I am? Because I am here every Monday at the specific time, pretty much most of the time, within an hour. And it's always the same van, same color, same roll-up door that nobody else uses besides the FedEx guy and the postman. I'm wearing sweats all the time. It's my same face. There's so many, like, how do you not know that it's me, or didn't know something when when you've done this for me like 4 times, literally like 4 times. Other places that you come to once or twice, like the second time, they already know who you are. They remember you, your face, so on and so forth, and all that. Here, nope. The girl that was doing this before her, the second time I was there, she already knew everything. I didn't have to tell her. She didn't have to look up my number, nothing like that, ever. And she loaded me like at least 3 times. Before she was training, then she was training her, the lady that's there now, or the girl. Anyway, yeah. I'm just kind of surprised that some people are not very observant or good at their job. I mean, I don't know. I'm a handsome freaking guy. How can you not remember me? I don't know. I would. So we'll see what my ETA is. I don't know if I'm gonna have to battle with traffic. My guess is I will. It is like really 5 o'clock. If you look at the time, 5. 1700. See that? 1700. So no traffic here, but I know Tacoma's going to be traffic, and hopefully that Highway 18 is not going to give me too much trouble. That's the trouble with getting loaded early here. You can't load too early to avoid all this. And if you load late, then yes, it's less congested, but you arrive later, you have less time to sleep, you have less time for mistakes, you have less time for snow and bad weather, or traffic on the road, or whatever. So this is like it's always even though you're doing the same route like I'm doing, it's always something different. Sometimes I've only, or maybe not sometimes, but doing this exact same thing, same route, I think I only flew through here one time where I didn't really get into too much traffic. And I don't remember what time it was. Maybe it was already 5:30, or maybe it was 4:30. One time I got loaded earlier. But anyway, the point of the story is, even though it's the same route, things are different every time on the road. Sometimes somebody gets pulled over and everybody wants to see. Sometimes it's an accident. Sometimes it's just too congested. Sometimes it's just road work. Supposedly that's not there. The cones are there and the speed limit is down, but not a single soul there. That should be a video of its own on one of these days. I'll tell you that. Anyways, I'm happy. I'm out. I'm gonna get there. I don't even know when. While I'm chit-chatting, let's see how long it's gonna take, what my ETA is. Okay, I punched it in. See how long this GPS takes to figure it out. Come on, titty. You do this every Monday, dude. Come on, Garmin. Come on, Garmin. 99. I love how it takes really fast to get to 99%. There it goes. And then when it gets to 99, it takes the longest at the 99 for the whole thing to load. It takes longer at 99 than it took throughout the whole time. So weird. 544 miles already because I already driven a lot. 234. 234, that's without me making up some time. I don't know if I will make up time or if I'm going to lose time. Maybe it's considering traffic already. Kind of weird. I always make it there by 3. Seems like I always get there by 3 o'clock. Sometimes 3:15 if I'm filling up somewhere that takes a little longer, or I'm trying to get something at a drive-through that the van doesn't fit through. Or I try like 3-4 drive-throughs and they're all closed by 11 o'clock. I've had that happen on one of these trips. Yeah, but I don't think I'll be eating tonight. Already ate in Moses Lake on the way here. I actually had a really filling meal. Some nachos Bel Grande and a grilled stuffed steak burrito, which it really stuffed me, and I'm still, I'm still overeating. And that was already like 3 hours ago, nearly 4 hours ago. Yeah. It was over 4 hours ago, actually, people. And I'm still stuffed. So sometimes that Taco Bell does the magic. Oh, good morning. Morning. I just wanted to show you guys how nice and dark it is in here. No matter what time of the day it is. Even if it was super bright outside and super sunny. All that kind of stuff. It's nice and dark in here, and then you do this. Oh. Well, hello. Again, good morning. That's how that looks. Love it. Now it's time to go unload. I don't know why, but it's a bit difficult to wake up. Difficult to wake up today for some reason. Wonder why. Yesterday was easy to load. Today was easy to unload it. There was mostly it was just bigger boxes that makes it super easy, and then a few of the smaller ones. But it was only half a pallet, so pretty simple this time. Last time they had like 2 big pallets I had to do because they screwed up on an order or didn't put an order in. So I had to carry pretty much double over here, and that was quite a bit. This time it's all good. 45 degrees and it is raining. No snow, nothing like that. I'm sure there's probably snow in the mountains, but, or maybe even not in the mountains, who knows. Yesterday was all good and dry the whole trip for me, the whole trip. Through the passes in Snoqualmie, the Rocky Mountains. On the way back from there, in Seattle it was dry. Everything was dry. Olympia was dry. The whole trip for me, it was dry. I didn't get any kind of rain, nothing. But today there is some right here. Coffee time, people. I need to wake up. For some reason, I'm not sure why. Oh, look at this guy. Well, way too far. For some reason, it's getting more and more difficult for me to wake up over here. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm getting only 4 hours of sleep. Almost wrecked the workhorse, man. Look at that. I grabbed the camera, turned it on, was looking at the train. Then I was looking in the camera that you can't see anything because you got to turn on the wipers. So I'm messing with the wipers. All of a sudden, as I'm doing that, you know, the guy in front of me is already braking because there's things crossing the road. So, well, this doesn't happen very often that they come right through here. Look at that, that's a first for me. Usually they go straight. This guy's coming right across. So, lesson learned. I gotta hold a longer distance and be careful when I'm, you know, filming stuff. Holding the camera while driving. Gotta pay more attention to the road. Otherwise, Mr. Chocolate could have gotten melted over here. And I wouldn't be able to eat any barbecue either because it's raining outside. Not the right weather either for that. Almost home. I'll end it on this note, guys. In case I do disappear for a few weeks or maybe even longer, then that's because the baby won't be here. It could happen really any day. You know, with the way things are going, with the way wife feels, and you know, all the contractions all the time, it's really going to be any time. Hasn't happened today. But, you know, just putting it out there. If you guys don't see me for a while, for weeks, I'll be back. But, you know, you'll know the reason why. That means we're gonna have a new family member arrive. We're excited. We're waiting, just in case it's gonna go into Christmas or even further. I'm just gonna tell you guys this. Merry Christmas if you don't see me or I, you know, don't put out a video by then. Merry Christmas ahead of time, just in case. Happy New Year, and we'll see. I'll see you guys, or you guys will see me in the next one. Take care. God bless.